Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is this is Global War 1914 Operation Hamel, the British Empire in the summer of 16. Okay, so we have just, let's see, one housekeeping item. It's a combination. There in eastern Mexico, there was a little confusion from a random event that we'd had earlier in the game. So there were actually only 2 Mexican infantry there for Germany to align. So, and then Knights Templar was a little confused. He didn't possess Mexico at the beginning of the turn, so he was not able to place a unit there. So instead, he took that colonial infantry that he bought for there, and he put it in Belgium. So, Mexico was aligned by Germany, and they have 2 infantry in eastern Mexico. Okay, now we get on to the British turn. 2 tech rolls. Once again, we are going to do gas and improved factories. And that's a 7 and a 9. Got both of them. So gas goes to stage 3, Phosgene. And improved factories goes to stage 3, which means the British Empire now has improved recruitment, which, for those of you playing along at home, improved recruitment. Each manpower icon in each city you own is increased by 1. You no longer have to pay 1 manpower when you build or upgrade a factory. You subtract 1 manpower value from the factory's build requirement. Major factory requires 2 to be built. Medium, minor each require 1. So if I build any more minor factories, there's no manpower cost. If I upgrade anything to if I upgrade a medium to a major, there is just a 1 manpower cost. And then I get an extra manpower in my cities. Okay, so there's that. Now, diplomacy. Let's set that up there for a second. We had a free diplomacy roll from last turn for capturing German South Africa, and then we're going to spend 2 for a total of 3 rolls this turn. And we're just going to go in alphabetical order here. We're going to try to knock Argentina back. We're going to try to knock Chile back. We're going to try to advance Portugal. So green, yellow, and blue. Here we go. And we missed the 2 knockbacks, but we did. You can see there's a 2 there. We do advance Portugal. So we missed our chance for auto alignment on Portugal, but we can still influence them. So Portugal goes up to stage 3. And when we collect our income this turn, we will get an extra IPP for that. Okay, that was diplomacy. Now let's get the buy over here. So we spent 2 on diplomacy. We're spending 7 to move our dreadnought and cruiser that have been on here since the beginning of the game from stage 3 down here to stage 2. We're spending 8 on 4 colonials. We're spending 2 on another colonial. I got them split up for placement reasons. We're going to spend 8 on 2 camels, 5 on another Gurkha, 10 on 2 artillery, and I'm deciding if I want to change something here. No, we'll just stay the way it is. And 3 on an infantry. So that adds up to 45, which is what we had left after Germany did 3 damage to the East Atlantic line. We had 48 and then lost 3 to that. So we spent all of our money. Okay, combat. Pretty simple. We're going to do an attrition attack from southern Iraq into northern Iraq. Over here, we're going to do an attrition attack with 2 artillery from Picardy to Belgium. And then here in A21, we have our 2 seaplanes coming out to attack the lone U-boat. So, let's do the attritions first. So this will be northern Iraq. Miss Belgium, we have 2. Missed on both of those. Now Germany does have counter battery fire. I mean, I had to try. I realize he has just an ass load of artillery there. What's he got? He's got 10, 12. Looks to me like he's got 13 regular and 2 heavy. So, you know, we're not going to be pushed around. We're going to thumb our nose at them Germans. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, here's 13 regular artillery shooting back at me. And I see 1 hit. There's just the one in the middle there. So that's 1 of my artillery has been killed in return. And then he has 2 heavies. Both of those missed. So I lose 1 artillery to counter battery fire. So take that off. Okay. Now we're going to do the seaplane attacks on the U-boat. And they both missed, 11 and 9. Yeah, we tried. Okay, non-combat. The 2 seaplanes, non-combat back to where they started from. Here, since we're just right here in this neighborhood, this cruiser in A44 goes 1 space to A35. Our little group of ships here in M2, using the port bonus there for the pre-dreadnought, are going to come 1, 2, also up here to A35. Okay, there's that. Then here in M8, this destroyer is going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces to I3. Wait a minute, I forgot an attack. It doesn't involve Knights Templar. These 3 Arab territories are independent neutrals. They can be attacked by anyone without a declaration of war. So we're going to send the infantry from Najd and the cavalry, or camel, from southern Iraq into central Arabia to attack that Bedouin camel. Sorry I forgot about that. That's all right. We caught it. Okay, so we have blue's infantry, black is the camel attacking. Okay, they both missed. Camel defending. Missed with a 10. Let's do it again. Okay, they both missed. Camel defending. Missed with a 5. Third time. Okay, the camel attacking hit. Camel defending. Missed with a 4. So, come over here. The Bedouin goes bye-bye. Roundel out of the box here. That's now British territory. Okay, sorry about that. All right, now we come over here. We move the destroyer down here. Let's complete that move there. The transport over here in A54 is loading 1 infantry and 1 artillery, and it's going 1, 2 spaces over here to I3. And just because they can, the guys are going to hang out there on the Seychelles for a while, drink some wine, eat some cheese, catch some rays, you know how it goes. Okay, then over here, this artillery from South Africa is going to rail, you guessed it, up to Eastern Egypt. Then the 2 remaining infantry and the artillery in German South Africa are going to move 1 space over here to South African Union. The cavalry stays behind to keep an eye on things in German South Africa. I wouldn't have to garrison it because it's not worth any IPPs, but with these random events, you know, sometimes I miss one here and there, and I don't want one to pop up to say, put a German in German South Africa, and then I lose the territory. I don't want that. Okay, so here we have 2 colonials in Eastern Congo. They are both going to move 1 space up there to Sudan. Then we're going to do our our same trick here. Western Egypt, colonial moves to Eastern Egypt. Nubia, the colonial moves up. We're leaving those there for placement because they're going to be replaced. So, 2 more onto that. Makes a red chip. All right, then over here, one of our transports here is going to bridge this artillery from Bombay over to southern Iraq. So we'll put him down there. No, actually I'm not. Put him back up there where he was. And then our other transport that's here in I-6 is going to strategic naval move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces down here to I-1. And then we've got a Gurkha in Punjab that is moving over to southern Persia. There's that. And I think that's it for non-combat. Yes, I think it is. Okay, so now we place units. So let's just start right here. We're going to put an artillery here at Bombay, a Gurkha here at Punjab. We're going to come here. We'll put in a camel in southern Iraq. We'll put in a colonial there in Najd. Then we come over here. We replace our 2 colonials in Western Egypt and Nubia. We're building a camel in Eastern Egypt. Then we are putting 1. We non-combat move 2 colonials up there. We're going to build 1 colonial in Sudan. We are going to build 1 colonial down there in Eastern Congo. So we do that like that. I'll clean it up off camera. That's 1, 2, 3 colonials. One, 2. That one was by himself. And then we bought 4 more, which was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all those. Just keeping things straight. Okay, then we're going to build an artillery in South Africa. And our final infantry goes up here to London. And that's that. Okay. So let's do a quick disposition. We now have 3, 4, 5 infantry in London. We have 2 fighters, 2 infantry, and 1 artillery in Picardy now. Here in A35, we have a pre-dreadnought, 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, and a submarine. German South Africa, we have 1 cavalry. South Africa, we have 1 colonial, 2 infantry, and 2 artillery. East Congo, we have 1 colonial. Sudan, we have 5 colonials. Up here in Eastern Egypt, we have 6 colonials, a camel, 4 infantry, and an artillery. 1 colonial each in Western Egypt and Nubia. We have a camel and an infantry in Central Arabia, 1 colonial in Najd, 6 infantry, a colonial, 2 artillery, and a camel in southern Iraq, 3 colonials, a cavalry, 3 Gurkhas in southern Persia, 1 Gurkha in Punjab, 2 colonials and an artillery in Bombay, a destroyer and a transport in I3, infantry and artillery sitting there on Seychelles, 1 transport in I1, and I believe that's everything we changed. Okay, so now we come over here and roll for wartime economy. 11. Okay, the British are at 39 on the board. We collect 1 for Portugal. That makes 40. And 11 for wartime economy is going to be 51. Better look out there, Knights Templar. We just about caught you. Breathing right down your neck. Got the quarters out for this one. 51. Okay, Ozark Outpost. Over and out.